school board members, we have our Sebastian County prosecutor, we have former state senator, state representative. So if y'all will stand up and introduce yourself, if you've served in any government position, and then we will let Robert Steinbuch proceed.
Daniel Shue, I'm prosecuting attorney for Sebastian County, the 12th District.
I'm Richard Morris. I'm on the Planning Commission for the City of Fort Smith. So I'm now a target, but I'm not.
Kent Levins, and I was former circuit clerk of Sebastian County.
I'm Frank Gladwell, and I've tried a little of all of it. I've been a JP, county judge, state representative, and part-time senator. And I'm going to tell y'all something about a 4-month senator. In that 4 months, you can't get anything, and we weren't even in session. But we have got streaming of the Senate. I tried to get that almost 20 years ago, and it kept dying. But today, you are in session. You can see the Senate committees and the Senate floor vote. Of course, most issues are decided before they ever get out of committee, so therefore, but anyway, at least you get to see them testify. And I helped sponsor that and get it passed out of committee. And let me tell you, the funny or the odd part about it, I had Linda Chesterfield was the chairman of this committee. There is a more democratic or radical person than Linda Chesterfield and Joyce Elliott. And those two are real flagrant or upfront Democrats. I had 3 Republicans. I could call their names. But when we voted, or when I asked for a proposal to go ahead and accept the bids, my 3 Republicans ducked their head and didn't say a thing, and both of the Democrats supported it. I appreciate it. You know, these rhinos.
Yep. You got it.
My name is Greg Magnus, and I'm on the school board.
All right, well, just one more story along the lines of Frank, the streaming in the Senate, which I think is very important so that we can watch that. The other positive bill that we saw come along this time was now local governments have to record their meetings. I mean, that is awesome. People who can't come to meetings are going to now have to record. They're going to be able to see the meetings. When we had issues with the Fort Smith School Board several years ago, it's one of the things I pushed for hard, and they ended up doing that. And it's really nice to be able to go watch the meetings if you can't attend. And Frank, same type of story. With I believe it's HB 1928, which required local government to record meetings. We had Bob Allinger, who's supposedly a conservative Republican, get up in the Senate and say, we can't do that. Why would we subject someone to a misdemeanor? On the other hand, you had someone who is far to the left, Senator Joyce Elliott, stand up and say, look, this is good government. We're doing it in the Senate. Why would we not support a bill which is total good government? In 2017, it was the Republicans, who I think many of us are in this room probably, and many of us who support transparency, it was the Republicans who were attacking FOIA. So to me, it's not about whether you're a Republican or a Democrat. It's about, on this issue, it's about openness in government, period, and about freedom. And we become a freer society when we participate in government and when we're able to see government and we're able to hold folks accountable. We'll have plenty of questions for Robert, I'm sure. I think he kind of wanted to do an interactive type of session, so.
Well, thank you all for having me. It's a pleasure to be here, and I want to follow up on what Joey and Frank said, and then we'll go into talking about several other topics. But you're exactly right. This is not a left or right issue. I've spoken with exactly Elliot and Chesterfield about these issues. I've spoken about Ballinger about these issues. And sometimes the left is correct, and sometimes the right is correct, because it's not left or right. It's openness and non-openness. Nate